Okay. Good morning, students. We shall pass on to the problem number 3 today. Already we have seen the first and second. We shall pass on to the third problem now. Pass journal entries for the following transactions and post them to the ledger. It is no name is given, therefore we can write as usual in the books of dash journal entries. Journal entries, we should draw the format for the journal. Journal format. This is a kind of revision. Already we have seen under chapter 3, that is under unit 3, the chapter journal, that is books of prime entry. In 4th chapter also we should know what are the journal entries, then alone we can prepare the ledger accounts. Here the question is also pass journal entries and post them to the ledger. Dates, particulars, ledger folio, debit, rupees 5, credit, rupees 5. Okay. Now the date is 2017 August 1st. Dharma started business with cash, therefore in the books of Dharma. Because he only starts the business. So for this, what should be the journal entry? As per the golden rules, once again I repeat the same, just for the first problem, as a matter of recall, personal account, real account and nominal account. Debit, credit. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gain. Credit all income and gain. These are the 3 rules. Dharma started business with cash. When business is started with cash, cash comes into the business. For debit, what comes in? Cash comes in. Therefore, cash account data. 2. This is the capital. What is invested into the business is a capital. Therefore, it is cash account data to Dharma's capital account. The amount is rupees 70,000. 70,000. I told you in the previous chapter itself how you should write the narration within the bracket. What is given in the question can be repeated. Dharma started business. That is, business started. Business started. If it is commenced, business commenced. Business started. Then leave a line gap. Then on 6th, cash received from Ganesan. On 6th, cash received from Ganesan. What should be the debit rule? No receiver. What comes in when cash is received from Ganesan? Ganesan then the cash vaangum. What comes in? Cash comes in. Therefore, cash account data. Cash account data. What comes in? Then go to the credit rule. Who is the giver? Cash received from Ganesan. Therefore, we received or the business received cash from Ganesan. Therefore, Ganesan is the giver. So, cash account data to Ganesan account. Cash account data to Ganesan account. The amount is 10,000. 10,000. Cash received. Cash received. Then, after 6th, the next transaction will be rent paid. The date is 10. Rent paid. What should be the debit rule? Rent paid. We usually pay the rent. That is, business pay the rent. Any receiver? No. Anything comes in? No. Is it an expense? See the nominal account rule. Expenses. Yes, when rent is paid, it is an expense. So, debit all expenses as per rule. Debit all expenses. Rent is an expense. Therefore, rent account data. And when rent is paid, go to the credit rule. Any giver? No. Anything goes out, cash goes out. Therefore, rent account data to cash account. Amount is 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. Narration, rent paid. That's all. Then the next transaction. Received a commission from Anand on 20th. If you write once the year and the month, that is enough. We are writing only the date afterwards. That is, received the commission from Anand. See the debit rules. What is personal account rule? Debit the receiver. Business received the commission. Any receiver? No name is mentioned. Anything comes in when commission is received. Anything comes in? Yes, cash comes in. Therefore, cash account data. Cash account data. Then for the credit, any giver received commission from Anand. That it doesn't mean we received from Anand. The Anand name should not be given here importance. No such importance should be given. But no giver. Anything goes out? No, because we received the cash. Is it an income? Yes, because receiving commission is an income. Receiving commission is an income. When commission is paid, it is an expense. So revision, that is here, the commission is an income. So credit all income, as per rule, credit all income. We should write the cash account data to commission account. This is an income, credit all income rule. So, commission received from, we can mention the name, from on. Commission received from on. The amount is 5,000. So, there are 4 journal entries, and out of these 4 journal entries, so for my personal use, I may write roughly on 2017 August, first cash capital 70,000. Then on 6th cash donation 10,000. And the third one, rent cash on 10. Rent cash 3,000. And the 20th, cash commission. Cash commission 5,000. This is for personal use, for the preparation of ledger. I wrote myself. Okay. Now, what are the accounts available in these transactions, and what are the ledger accounts should be prepared? 1 cash account, 1 for cash account, 2 for capital account, and 3 for donation account, and 4th one for rent account, 5th one for commission account. These are the 5 ledgers we should prepare. Out of these 4 journal entries, what are the different accounts available? These are the 5 accounts available in these 4 journal entries. Now we are going to see one by one in the form of ledger. Okay. Pass. Now we shall pass on to the ledger accounts. Date, particulars, journal folio, amount, rupees 5. Then for the credit side, date, particulars, journal folio, amount. In the previous class, I told you about the format of the ledger. Here the first account to be prepared is cash account. When the ledgers are prepared, we should write debtor on the debit side, that is left hand side, and the creditor on the right hand side. Then, as usual, the format date, particulars, JF, amount rupees 5, date, particulars, JF, amount rupees 5. Rupees 5. I told you how to use the accounts notebook for the ledger. For journal, you should use only one side, but for ledger, you should use both the sides. I told you in the previous class itself, and here date, then next column particulars, this one JF, that is in the journal LF ledger folio, in the ledger journal folio. This is, and here this column amount. Leave the other column free. Then go to the right hand side, that is creditor. This side you should write debtor, this side you should write creditor. So on the credit side, again the same 4 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4. The same 4 columns. Date, then again particulars. Here this is JF, then amount rupees 5. You can write. Okay. How? Where you can write the heading? You just draw a line here, and you will get a box. Within the box you can write all these things. Once again I repeat the same. Here under the red line you leave one line gap. In the next line you draw a line using the pen or pencil. You draw a line, you will get a box here. Within the box you can write a date, particulars, JF, amount, rupees 5, everything as I said. Okay, you should remember these things. This is very important. Okay, now what is the first ledger? Cash account. Where you should write the heading cash account. This part cash and account this side. I told you everything in the previous class. You should write at the center of both the pages. So here in the notebook, where you will write the cash account, this side cash, this side account. Here cash, here account, cash account. Okay, right. You should write only at the center the name of the account, the cash account. Okay, now the year is 2017. 2017 August. You can write this 2017 August. Now, how to post the entries? How to post them? One, see the first journal entry. You have seen already. The first journal entry is cash account debtor to Dharma's capital account, where the account cash appears on the debit, so you pass entry on the debit side. August 1st, cash account debtor to Dharma's capital account, so cash appears because this ledger meant for cash account. Therefore, here we should write the entry on the debit only because cash appears on the debit only. What is coming along with that? Dharma's capital account. Dharma's capital account. Dharma's capital account, it is 70,000. Then 2017 August. 2017 August. Then next one, 6 cash, where the cash account appears only on the debit. Therefore, on the debit only we should pass the entry. What we should write, that is what is coming along with that cash, that is on 6. You should write what all you write on the debit to Dharma's capital account, to Ganesan account. To Ganesan account. You should understand very carefully. You are preparing the ledger for cash account. How to post them inside the ledger. You are preparing for cash account. Where is the cash in the journal entry? Debit la journal entry irundaduna debit la inga da entry போடணும். Credit la cash account irundaduna inga da entry போடணும். But what should be entered there? What should be posted there? அப்படின்னா cash ledger குள்ள cash account னு வராது. There is some other account along with it. Say for example, here cash to Dharma's capital account, first journal entry. Upper cash account ledger kulla Dharma's capital account you should write. Then second one, cash account debtor to Ganesan account. What is coming along with cash? That is Ganesan account. Then in the next one, rent account debtor to cash account. Where this cash appears on the credit side. Ganesan account is 10,000. Here, what all you write, you should. There, the cash appears on the credit. Therefore, by what is coming along with the cash? Rent. By rent account. The amount is 3,000. Right. In the fourth journal entry, cash account debtor to commission account, where cash appears on the debit. That is on 20th. What is coming along with cash? Commission. Commission account, that is 5,000. Right? Now with this, all the cash items have been transferred. Yes, here the total is 85. There the total is 3,000. Which is the greatest total? 85,000 is the greatest total. You write it. 85,000. Then, what is the balancing figure or the missing amount? 82,000 is the missing amount. Write the missing amount or the balancing figure. Against it, you write balance carried down. Balance carried down. The opposite side, if carried down on the credit, brought down on the debit. If carried down on the debit, brought down on the credit. That is opposite side. Here to balance brought down. The same carried down amount we should write. 82,000. After writing it, the date is very important. In August, carry down the last date of the month, 31st. Then, brought down next month, first day, September 1st. This is the cash account ledger. Then, the second ledger. Second ledger is the capital account, that is Dharma's capital account. Dharma's capital account. Dharma's capital account. Dharma's capital account. The same heading, etc. You should write the same thing. Therefore, I don't want to write once again. You should write whenever you prepare a ledger account. You should write all these headings. For want of space, I am writing only for the first ledger all these headings. For the rest of the ledgers, when you prepare, you write it. Okay? Now, for Dharma's capital account, as usual, you can write 2017 August, the same thing, 2017 August. Okay. What is Dharma's capital account on first? Where Dharma's capital appears on the credit. You can go through the journal entry. The first journal entry only there is a capital account. Cash account debtor to Dharma's capital account. Dharma's capital appears on the credit. Therefore, we should pass entry only on the credit side. What should be written? What is coming along with Dharma's capital? Cash. Therefore, by cash account. Amount 70,000. Amount 70,000. There is no other entry for Dharma's capital, so we should close it now. We should close it now. We should close it now. Here the total is 0. Here the total is 70,000. Therefore, greater total is 70,000. You write on both sides. You should write always the greater total on both sides. Afterwards, you should check in the least side. We should see how much is missing. The entire 70,000 is missing. So you write 70,000 there. This is the missing amount here. So for the missing amount or the balancing figure, you should write balance carried down. This is balance carried down, therefore on the opposite side, balance brought down. By balance brought down, the same 70,000. What should be the date for carry down? For the carry down, the last date of the month, 31st. And for brought down, the next month, first date, September 1st. This is the second ledger is over. Then the third ledger, we shall pass on to the third ledger. The third ledger account is the Ganesan account. Ganesan account. So here also I did not write the heading. The same thing I am going to do here. For want of space, I did not write, but you should write for each and every ledger. Ganesan account. Where Ganesan account appears. In the second journal entry, you can see that is on the date 6. Cash account debtor to Ganesan account. This is, you can write them year and month. Well, 2017 August, 2017 August. If this Ganeshan account appears on the credit, only the entry will be on the credit. 6th entry will be on the credit. What is there on the credit? Ganeshan account. So the entry should be on the credit. What we should write? What is coming along with Ganeshan? Ganeshan account kuda edu varudhu? Cash. That we should write. So what all we write on the credit side, we should use the word buy. Buy cash account. Buy cash account 10,000. Right. Okay, out of these 4 journal entries, anywhere can we find Ganeshan account other than this? No, there anything here. So we can close Ganeshan account. All this, we can close it. We can close Ganeshan account. As usual, here the total 0, here 10,000. Therefore, write the greater total on both the sides. Now, how much is missing? This side amount is missing. How much it is missing? All the 10,000 is missing. So, against the missing amount, we should write balance carried down. This is the debit side, therefore, to balance carried down. And the opposite side, the balance brought down. Balance brought down. Carried down 10,000 and brought down also 10,000. The date for carried down is the last date of the month, and for the brought down next month, first date. There are 2 more ledger accounts. And before passing on to the 2 more ledger accounts, I should highlight some points in it. This is the format for ledger. In the previous class, we started teaching this chapter. So, once again, I repeat it. This is the format for ledger. We should use both the sides of the accountancy notebook. 4 columns on one side, that is left hand side, other 4 columns on the right hand side. Here in accounts, we use the term for the left hand side, debit side, and for the right hand side, credit side. You should bear it in mind. The same 4 columns on the debit side and the credit side both. The left hand side corner debtor, right hand side corner creditor. When you write the account name, first ledger is the cash account, so you should write it at the center. On the one page last and the next page beginning. I told you how to write. So you don't write as you like. Here you should write cash and account here. See, when there are 2 words for the account, 1 word on the left hand side, other word on the right hand side. 1 word on the debit and other word on the credit, that is at the center. Okay, right. See this, after writing this, we have drawn the format, you know, how to post them into the ledger. That is very important. See, you just check the journal entry. First journal entry is cash account debtor to Dharma's capital account. We are preparing cash account ledger. When you post them into the ledger, you should bear in mind 2 points. One, for what account you are preparing. For the cash account you are preparing. Okay, very good. Where is the cash account appearing in the journal? In the journal, cash account appearing on the debit. So, you are fixing the place where you should post the entry. So, debit, there is cash, therefore, only on the debit side you should pass the entry. What should be passed? That is the second point. Not the cash account itself, but what is coming along with it. இப்போ cash account debtor to capital account is ஒரு journal entry. கேஷ் அக்கௌண்ட்டுக்கு ஒரு லெட்ஜர் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணுறீங்க. அப்போது கேஷ் அக்கௌண்ட்டுன்னு உள்ளே வராது. கேஷ் அக்கௌண்ட்டு டெபிட்டில் இருக்குது, அதனால் டெபிட்டில் தான் என்ட்ரி போடணும். ஏன் கேஷ் அக்கௌண்ட்டுன்னு போட முடியாது, என்ன போடணும்? அந்த கேஷ் அக்கௌண்ட்டு கூட என்ன வருதோ அதை போடணும். What it is coming, Dharma's capital account is coming, that is sure. So fix the place, debit or credit. Then what is coming along with that? You write it on the place, particular place. That is the idea here. So in the second journal entry, cash is coming on the debit. So on the debit side, Ganeshan account is coming along with that. I have it done. The third journal entry, that is on 10, cash is coming on the credit. I have passed the entry on the credit. What is coming along with that? Rent. Then fourth journal entry is cash account debtor to commission account. Cash is appearing on the debit. So pass the entry on the debit. So what should be written? Not the cash account, along with that it is coming commission. I have written. So total greatest total 85,000. The balancing figure is 82,000. Here the balancing amount against it you write. Balance carried down, opposite side, balance brought down. For carried down, last date of the month. For brought down, the next month first day. What all you write on the debit side, you write the letter to here. And what all you write on the credit side, you write the word by that. That is very important. Okay. Then the same thing here, Dharma's capital. Dharma's capital is appearing the journal entry on the credit side. So credit side entry, cash is coming along with that, therefore by cash account. It is only one journal entry. Here 70,000 is the greatest total. We are writing it. Here the balancing figure is 70,000. For balancing figure carried down, opposite side brought down. Likewise in other ledger we did. Here the last date, here the next month first date. The same thing for Ganeshan also. Ganeshan account appear on the credit, therefore on the credit side you pass entry. What is coming along with the Ganeshan? Cash is coming, therefore by cash account. Only one entry for it, therefore total, greatest total 10,000. Here the balancing figure 10,000, therefore carried down, and the opposite side it is brought down. As usual, for carry down last date of the month and brought down next month first date. Now we shall continue the other two ledgers, rent account and commission account. Yes. Yes, the next ledger is for rent account. We should write, don't forget to write the debtor and the creditor, very important, and also the heading, date, particulars, etc. As I said earlier, I don't want to write the headings once again. I am going straight away for the entries. So, where is rent? Rent is on the debit. So, the entry should be on the debit side. 2017 August. 2017 August. Okay. Now rent is on the debit side, so we should pass the entry on the debit side. The date is 10th. What is coming along with the rent account? Cash. Therefore, we should write to cash account. The amount is 3,000. No other entry for rent account, so we can close the ledger. We can close the ledger. Here the total is 3000, here the total is 0. So greater total is 3000, you write it. Write the greater total on both sides. Here the amount is missing. How much is missing? The entire amount is missing. Therefore the missing amount or the balancing figure is 3000. Against the balancing figure, you write balance carried down. On the opposite side, balance brought down. Balance brought down. The same amount. Whatever the amount you write for carried down, the same amount should be repeated for brought down also. For carried down, the last date of the month, 31st, and for brought down, next month, the first day, September 1st. And with this letter is over, we shall pass on to the fifth letter. The fifth letter is for commission, therefore that is commission account. Commission account, which was creditor. I don't write the headings, date particulars. Straight away I am going for the postings. Where is the commission appear? Commission on the credit side. 2017 August 2017 August. Commission appears on the credit, therefore on the credit side. By what is coming along with commission? Cash account. So by cash account the amount is 5000. The date 20th. No the entry for commission, so we can close the ledger. Close the ledger. Here 5000, here 0, the greater total 5000. You write the greater total on both sides. And this debit side, some amount is missing. How much is missing? Entire 5000 is missing. You write it. In this case, the balancing figure against the balancing figure, what we should write? Balance carried down. The opposite side, you should write balance brought down. The same amount, 5000. 5000. Carry down last date of the month, and for the brought down next month first day.